Hello again guys, so this is my new package today from tarantulasbristol.co.uk, and this time I can actually open the box and show you whilst I'm opening it because I don't have any technical issues today. So this is going to be my competition entry as well. So what we had to do there was show a couple of tarantulas that we have from these guys, and also a couple of other bits like these really cool handmade glass vivs, and unfortunately a little bit dirty. This is my aviculera, and she has pooed everywhere just after I took her out. But these are really great, and the other nice thing is lid. So as you can see, really neat piece of equipment for really small arboreal tarantulas or terrestrials. Doesn't matter which one you have. So we had to show a couple of tarantulas that we really liked from these guys. My favourite is actually my green bottle blue. So it's a Chromatopelma cyopubescens, and she is definitely my favourite. What I have done is I put her in a cup because I'm standing up, and what I don't want to do is drop her because she can run like the wind. But she is in there, and she is a really pretty girl. I mean, she's just absolutely beautiful. She's probably my most favourite tarantula that I own. But I'm going to put her back in because I had quite a bit of hair flicking to get her out, which I don't like to do because it stresses them out. So on to more important things. Obviously my new delivery. This is a female Glasiodora paribana, a large one. I have a small one from these guys as well, a juvenile, and she's absolutely beautiful. But I wanted a large one as well for some strange reason. And a Poecilotheria vittata, or it was called a pedicini. I am going to use the Latin names because a lot of people have been asking me why I don't. And the reason is because most people who watch these types of videos are just starting out into the tarantula hobby. And for those of you who've been doing this for a long time, you'll know how hard it is to try and remember names and figure names out. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you what I have. I have the viv there, and I have another viv here. I haven't put any plants or anything in there yet, just because you can't see them if they go in, and also, you know, to show people how simple a setup you can have. You don't need to have lots of flowers and things in. So this is my package, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down so you can see. And again, I'm going to get my knife, lock her in. Okay. So once again, no damage to the packaging at all. Really well packaged. Perfect, like always. So I'm just going to get these menial bits out now, just so that I can get into the box a bit easier. So again, really nice packing to start off with, and as always, nice little touches that they do, just to show some different types of products that they sell. Really great. So on to the most important part. So, like always, the packing is just absolutely phenomenal from these guys. It always is. And again, a heat pack, which is still really warm. Great. Especially needed in this type of weather. And I've got a freebie as well, which was my little girl. Thank you very much, guys, and she'll appreciate that definitely. It's a nice little touch that these guys always do. You know, they pack everything perfectly, and us as customers, we know how important it is when you get great service from people. So both the teas are packed perfectly. This is the hardest part, trying not to startle them whilst you're opening up this bit. Okay. Right. It looks like I'm going to have to open both bits. I don't know if you can see that. My back's probably in the way. So as you can see, really, really tight, and they're quite happy in there. So I'm going to have to cut this out now. Right. So this is the female salmon pink, the Lacidora paribana, and she is quite a lot larger than my juvenile. I've been wanting an adult for quite some time, and as soon as she came on the website, which I check quite frequently because they always update their website all the time with new products and new teas, just goes to show that you can find what you're looking for. So I'm going to put her there a moment, and this is my pokey, which for obvious reasons I'm not going to touch with my hands because the Poecilotheria genus are very, very fast, and also if you get bitten by these guys, you're probably going to have a little trip to the hospital. So for all you starters out there who are looking to get into the hobby, these are not really for beginners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these to one side a second because they'll be alright in there. So I bought one of my Grammostola roseas, which is supposed to be a really good beginner species. However, this particular one isn't. And the reason that I bought her here is because I want to show you how important it is for people when they're starting out in this hobby, when you're speaking to people and when you're going to buy tarantulas, either online or from other people, why it's important that people like tarantulasbristol.co.uk have all the information there for you, and why it's important why they have their phone number there so you can text them and ask them questions as well, because sometimes something might look like it's going to be very, very good and easy to handle, and good for children. However, this really isn't, and she is quite nasty. So I don't recommend doing this, and I don't poke my tarantulas to get any type of angry feedback from them at all. But educational wise, I think to see things firsthand is absolutely paramount when you're starting with this hobby. So I'm gonna pull this off, and as you can see, she's quite quick. So right, so I'm gonna show you. So she's actually hiding away now, but if I touch her back leg with the straw, you'll see she will automatically turn around and she will go, there we are. I don't know if you can see that, but her fangs are actually piercing the straw. As I said, I don't recommend doing this, But there we are, and you can actually see her there. She's not a happy girl. So that's why it's so important when you speak to these guys that you make sure what you're buying is a gene that you know about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her and get this straw back from her because I don't want to make her any more angry. And as you can see, she has really big fangs. So I'm going to put her right there. We are. Okay, thank you. Right, so we'll put her back. So that is one straw with, you can see that there, her fang marks. So obviously she's quite an angry tea. The reason that I did that, although she's one of mine that I've had for a very, very long time, the reason I did that for these guys is because to show you that the information that these guys give you on their website and the information that they can give you when they're doing their, their sales and their texting, is to show that, they know what they're talking about, and it's good to have that information to hand. So thank you very much again, guys. I'm sorry if I rambled on a bit, but it's just a good idea to do for these guys because they definitely help out the best, and their products are definitely worth going for. And again, if you're a beginner and you want to get into the hobby and you're looking for somewhere to buy something, tarantulasbristol.co.uk are the best place to go. They give you all the information you need, and they have a 24-hour service in case you have any questions. Thanks very much, and I'm sorry half my head's missing, but have a nice day, guys.